Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. In today's video we'll be making 100% rice flour cake. No additional all-purpose flour, just rice flour cake, because this has been on my mind to make this cake. So to make this cake, I started by weighing out 90 grams whole egg. So I separated the egg yolk from the albumen of this whole egg. Now to the egg yolks, I added half of 80 grams of sugar. Then I also added about 90 grams of butter or margarine. So whichever you have is fine. And to this I added 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Then added flavor. I added 1 teaspoon of flavor. Though I added half teaspoon before, but I tried to add it up to 1 teaspoon. After that, I went ahead and started creaming this with my hand whisk. So if you have an electric mixer, you can use that. It will all work better. But there's no electric mixer at the moment, so I'm using my hands. So go ahead and use your hand whisk, just as you see me doing in the video. I did that till the buttercream becomes so light and creamy. Then I started adding gradually the rice flour. This rice flour, I blended it. I bought the rice flour in the market. Sorry, I bought the real rice in the market, then I blended it and sifted it. The rice that you need for this particular recipe is the short grain white rice. It's different from the normal rice that we eat. In the northern part of Nigeria, it's called tuwon rice, or the rice that we use to make tuwo or masa or rice sinasiri, not the normal rice that we eat every day. It's a different type of rice. It's short grain. It's also the type of rice used in making rice swallow. Okay, so once you have finished adding your 200 grams of rice flour, you're going to have your mixture this way, as if it's almost dried. Then to this, you're going to add half teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and half teaspoon of baking soda. Then 1 teaspoon white vinegar. So once you are done adding this, you make sure you mix everything thoroughly into this mixture. Just mix everything thoroughly and well incorporated. Make sure that you mix thoroughly, because if you don't, you will have the taste of either the baking powder or baking soda on a particular part of the cake and you won't like the taste. So make sure you mix thoroughly. And after that, you add in 60 grams of liquid milk. So I added 60 grams of liquid milk after adding all those other ingredients. After adding the milk and mixing thoroughly, I set this aside. Then I picked the egg white, the white part of the egg that I set aside earlier. Picked the egg white and started whisking or whipping the egg white. So we're going to whip this egg white till stiff peak. I whipped and whipped and whipped till I got a stiff peak, like you see in the video. So after that, I added 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and the remaining part of the 80 grams of sugar. So the sugar, I added it in 2 batches into this, and make sure that I whisked and whipped till the sugar was completely dissolved. And this egg white turned out to be very thick, and when you look at it, it looks like an ice cream. I remember making my egg white ice cream. That's how it turns out whenever I am making my egg white ice cream. So you go ahead and whisk it, just as I said, till it becomes thick, very very thick, just as you see in the video. And once that is gotten, we're going to do the next thing that we need to do. So the next thing to do is to transfer this whipped egg white into the batter you've made earlier. And once you are done transferring the egg white, you gently and gradually fold fold this into the batter you have already made, and make sure you don't overfold this. Like I always say, don't overfold it, else you're going to round everything that you have tried to do. So you just gradually fold it in, just as you see in the video. After that, after folding in, I transferred the batter into a greased baking pan lined with the baking paper. Then I had to tap the bottom of the pan on my work surface to level out the dough and ease that air. And finally, I baked this cake in my preheated oven at 150 degrees for 50 minutes, and the skewer inserted into the cake comes out clean. This is a fragile cake, so you need to be careful handling it, okay? Transfer the cake on a cooling rack just as I did and let it cool down completely. And once the cake is completely cooled, you must have to wrap it up, okay? Wrap it up either in a clean film, a nylon bag or whatever, or a aluminum foil, anyone, so that it will remain moist. At least it will be easier to cut and easy to enjoy, because if you allow it without wrapping it, it's going to dry out easily. So after that, you need to slice your cake and go ahead and enjoy your cake. So I believe you love this recipe, and I would like you to, when you try it, let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, like my videos, comment and share my videos. If there is also any way you can support this channel, we are open to accept your support. Don't forget to also give us a super thanks, and always enjoy our videos, share, and also click on notification bell to be the first to always get my videos whenever I make an upload. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.